One of the linchpins of success for many law firms is conducting an annual retreat. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the characteristics of a successful law firm retreat. First thought or notion is that it is definitely a process, not an event. A lot more to be said about that in the future. Also, in order to make it work, there has to be on the partner level a commitment to change. That means a challenging of your mental models of some of the things that you're currently doing and a nurturing of the things you're doing well. Thirdly, it must be tailored to the uniqueness of each law firm. One size does not fit all. It also requires a structured methodology to make it work and to affect the desired results. It must be applied to each of the 5 systems that every law firm has. The 5 systems are the production, which is from the moment you sign on a matter to when that file is closed, time management, productivity really, client development or marketing, staffing, which I call developing a high-performance team, and certainly the financial side, which is really creating the dashboard and the metrics to understand how the business is actually performing. It also must be set up to be results-oriented with appropriate metrics. If there's no metrics, it's very hard to manage it. And there must be some accountability for the implementation and results, and the timeliness. Step 1 in the process is really the identification, analysis, and synthesis of the issues, strengths, and initiatives of the firm. And we kind of accomplish that by using 5 components, which I eventually amalgamate and help the attorneys look at. It starts with confidential interviews with the partners, sometimes the associates, depending on the situation. It includes a completion of an instrument that's an Atticus instrument called a diagnostic, the completion of a staff assessment tool, a financial analysis, and sometimes, depending on the issues, a DISC behavioral preference test. The information that drives the creation of an agenda, which is then submitted to the partners for approval, examination, and discussion. And this will involve dealing with all the key issues. We can't sweep any under the table. It'll involve the development of an actionable strategic plan and possibly, depending on the circumstances and needs, some specific training in areas like marketing and time management. The deliverable from all this will be a strategic plan, although I'm not comfortable with the name strategic plan because it has a lot of nuances with it, with a structured methodology complete with concrete goals that we will operationalize. That operationalized plan will have task owners, timelines, and metrics to determine the results. There will be a methodology to roll it out to the staff and includes conference calls at the end of 3 and 6 month points to determine and assess the progress and any obstacles. If you'd like to explore this notion and this effort more, please feel free to call my assistant Susan Schmidt, and she will arrange a confidential session and we'll talk about it and determine if it's appropriate for you and your law firm. Thank you.